Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Stacy if you're new here, and I live in Indiana, in the countryside of Indiana. My husband and I recently moved back to the country after living in Indianapolis for about a year, and now we're back. And today I am getting ready for a wedding that we're going to this afternoon, and I therefore am going to be doing my very first ever get ready with me. I am going to do my makeup and hair. I am not an expert at those things at all, so along with those things, I'm gonna be just kind of giving you guys an update on my life and talking about how things are going, things that have been on my mind recently, and all of that fun stuff. So kind of the talking points I'm gonna be talking about as I get ready are work, fitness, living in a small town versus a city, and then YouTube and how YouTube is going and how YouTube fits into all of those things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready. So firstly, I just want to say, if you guys see me doing anything super dumb with my makeup, please be nice to me in the comments, because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I only started really even attempting to do my makeup like maybe a year ago, so I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I need to put primer on. I guess talking about work, how has work been going? If you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know that I started working 2 weeks ago now, and let's be honest, it's been a little bit stressful. Just a lot of overwhelming things. I'm the executive director of a chamber of commerce in a small town, which basically means that I am the only like full-time employee for the chamber, which means a lot of things fall on my shoulders, which is a little stressful, especially because I didn't really have any training going in to this job. So I'm kind of just figuring it out on my own. I think that I'm slowly getting to the point of the job actually being kind of exciting and fun as I kind of build the systems that I need to make it that way for myself. But basically, my job is to market the businesses and the community that I am in, which is honestly really fun and exciting. If you don't know, I worked in marketing prior to this job. I was a social media manager, and social media is really where my heart lies and where I get excited, especially video creation. And currently at this time, like the social media prior to me starting working there it wasn't the most engaging thing in the world. It was like a lot of Canva templates and not super well branded and not really a lot of videos. So I'm hoping to bring those things in to the marketing plan, which right now I don't really have a marketing plan. Yesterday I was going to go to a coffee shop and basically sit down and come up with a plan, but I keep getting bogged down with all these like administrative things that I have to do. So that's kind of been where my overwhelm is stemming from, because I just feel very, I don't know, I don't feel like I can be creative because I have all these other things that I'm doing. But one thing that I have been realizing a lot is basically that I need to get better at learning how to delegate and ask for help, because I do have a part-time employee that just recently started that I actually interviewed and hired, and I need to figure out how to delegate to her. So if any of you are managers out there, give me your tips down below for how to manage people, because I have never done that before. And then I also have like a bunch of volunteers and people that are on the board of directors of the chamber, and then also just the people that are in the chamber that are more than willing to help me. So I need to get better at those things. And then one thing that's been on my mind kind of a lot recently with work is I tend to not take criticism super well, but in my last role I had a coworker who was a little bit better at like graphic design than me, because he just had a lot of experience with that. So he would kind of look over a lot of my work and essentially critique the things that I was doing. And I think that really taught me how to take constructive criticism, which I feel like is an important thing to learn when you're in the professional setting. And I think the way that I have learned to kind of take that is just to look for the positive in it. Like if someone is criticizing what you're doing, they really just want whatever you're doing to be the best that it can be. So just think of it that way, you know? So I just put some BB cream on, and now I am putting this e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder on. pretty much all of my products are from e.l.f. because I just went and bought what I thought good makeup was. Obviously e.l.f. is not like super good makeup, but it gets the job done. I also like almost never wear makeup, but with my new job, I'm in front of a camera and photo shoots a lot, so I kind of probably should learn how to do good makeup. I think it's funny because I've been watching beauty gurus for like literally my entire life, well, since like middle school, and I still have no idea how to do makeup. But I think I rambled on enough about work, so let's go on to fitness. So if you guys don't know, I am/was a certified personal trainer. So fitness is something that I get very excited about. So recently when we moved back, I kind of started being more into lifting weights again. That's something that I've done for years, but just with us living in Indy, I wasn't working out at a super nice gym, so I didn't really have access to amazing equipment, but now I'm back. And I am on a program, which I will actually link down below if I remember. I probably won't. I think I just made my blush super uneven, but whatever. But yeah, it's a 5-day-a-week program, and it really focuses kind of on like the big 3 lifts. So squatting, bench pressing, and deadlifting. I've been sumo deadlifting, if you guys know what that is. But I think one thing that I've learned in the past year is that with fitness, it's really important to like have a plan, and that makes your life so much easier. So like I found a plan online and I've just been doing that, and it just makes it so much easier because I can show up at the gym and I don't have to think about what I'm doing. I just do it. So I just put on, I don't even know what color this is. Oh, it's Always Cheeky from e.l.f. And this is a Moonlight Pearls, what's that called? Highlight. And now I'm gonna put on this Melted Chrome eyeshadow. I've had this for a really long time. This is actually what I wore to our wedding. It's just like a really nice, like shimmery color. It's on that finger right there. But anyways, I feel like I've been getting a little bit stronger in the gym again, which is exciting. But if you guys are looking to build a better physique, like lose weight, gain muscle, that kind of thing, definitely focus on weightlifting. It seriously makes such a big difference when you have muscle on your body. It makes you healthier, it makes your metabolism faster so you can eat more food, and it's just really nice to work on getting stronger instead of getting smaller and shrinking yourself. I could talk forever about that, but I won't today. So that's kind of what I've been doing workout wise. So I'm using this CoverGirl Clump Crusher extension. It's okay. I don't really know much about mascara, but I think it works okay. It's kind of old, so hopefully it still works. Okay, that's kind of it for my makeup. I know it's not the best, but it's more than just my normal face, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and curl my hair. I have this, I still have the box, double ceramic Conair 1.5 inch barrel. I really like the 1.5 inch. I think I had like a 1/2 inch barrel for the longest time, and then I went with this, and I just really like the bigger, wavier style of curls. So I'm gonna plug this in really quick. I got these claw clips at Meijer. I kind of really like them. I will say the pin on this one did come out the other day, and it was very challenging to get back in, but I did it. Living in a small town versus in Indianapolis. Are we liking it? Am I liking it? Did I think I would like it? I don't know. I think I was a little bummed at the thought of living out, like moving out of Indianapolis, but now that we're here, I don't think I would have it any other way. I am planning on making a video about like small town living and like romanticizing, that's too shiny. Romanticizing small town living. I'm super excited to make that video, but I just haven't had time to make it yet. So I think next weekend I'm gonna have time because I'll have an entire Saturday to make it. So I'm super excited about that. But I think 2 days ago, I went for a walk after work, and I think like that was the moment where I was like, yeah, I don't miss living in Indy whatsoever. I think it obviously depends on like where you live in a city and like what city you live in, but I just feel like living in the country, it just, makes it so much easier for you to access nature, and like you don't have to deal with a million people and super bad traffic every place that you go. I feel like you can go to the grocery store and like run into people that you know, and like for us, we have so many friends here that it's just really easy to call so-and-so and be like, hey, do you want to come over and hang out, or do you want to go for a bike ride? And it's just nice. I am just putting some of this silk Blowout. Who's this by? Who the hell is this by? Orgex, I guess? But it's basically just like heat protectant spray, which I gotta have. I feel like I'm like weirdly obsessed with not putting heat damage in my hair, which is why I like never curl or straighten my hair, because like I would rather my hair look kind of bad every single day than like damage it, which I feel like is kind of dumb, but it's just been a weird thing that I have done my entire life. Kind of summarize the small town living thing. We're very happy to be back in a small town. I don't know if we'll get tired of it at some point, but for right now, we're pretty happy being settled where we are settled. So, moving on to YouTube. For those of you that don't know, I've had this channel for a little over a year now. I started it in July of last year. And I have to admit, I feel like it's growing a little bit slower than I would have anticipated it. That doesn't mean that I'm not having fun with it. I think that sometimes it's easy to kind of get stuck into the thought pattern of like, oh, like, I gotta think about how to curl this. I want it away from my face. That's to my face. But yeah, I feel like it's really easy to get caught up into the cycle of thinking about like YouTube as like, oh, I've been doing this for a whole year and like I'm not even monetized yet, and like I've poured so much time and energy into it, and like money for the camera and editing software and music and all of that stuff. But I think that I really just need to focus on the fact that like YouTube has brought me so much already. Like, I honestly do not think that I would have had this job that I have now or the past 2 jobs or the job before that if I hadn't started a YouTube channel. I think that YouTube has just given me so much confidence, and it really got me interested and curious about social media, and it got me comfortable being in front of a camera, which I feel like for my new job is going to be really important because I am such a forward-facing like community member. So like, yeah, maybe I'm not monetized yet, and I don't know, maybe I'll never get monetized. I kind of doubt that. I feel like here in the past couple weeks, I've been feeling a little bit better about like my numbers and whatnot. Like the average number of views that I'm getting on a video is a little bit higher now, and my watch time is a little bit better, and I've been getting comments from some of you sweet people that are just really encouraging. So thank you for leaving those comments. It really means a lot to me. But like I kind of talked about in my last video, I kind of don't exactly know what direction I'm going with my channel. I think that work vlogs are definitely something that I enjoy making, but I'm still a little bit hairy on exactly how much detail I can go into with those, so that's a little bit of a learning curve. I really wish that we could travel more, because I really like making travel content, like the video that I made when we went on our anniversary weekend. I absolutely loved making that video so much. So hopefully here in the next couple years, I'll be able to go on more trips and just take you guys along for all of that. But I definitely want to focus more on kind of like slow living content and living in a small town, and not just focus on like work and like that kind of thing. I also really want to continue making like budgeting videos. If you guys don't know, my like best video that I've ever like views wise made is a video about how we paid for our wedding for under $3,000. That has like 25,000 views or something like that. So I would love to make more content that like adds value, you know, that teaches people that you can live a full life on a budget, and you can live a full life in a small town and that sort of thing. Because I feel like there's not a lot of channels out there that like talk about those kinds of things, because I feel like most people on YouTube make a decent amount of money. So, you know, it's hard to make budgeting content when you don't have to budget that. thoroughly. Let me know what you guys are interested in seeing on this channel, because you are the people that have to watch me ramble on and do the things that I do. Obviously, I will continue making content that I enjoy making, but I also want you guys to enjoy it. So let me know what you guys enjoy. Let me know if you like weekend vlogs, or if you like more informational stuff, if you like get ready with me's. If you do like work vlogs, like what specifically do you want me to talk about? Do you want me to go into like more detail of what I'm doing day to day, or do you want to see like how I balance my life and what I do outside of work? So I think I'm going to time lapse you guys through the rest of me curling my hair, because it's kind of hard to focus on curling my hair and also talking. So since I'm getting kind of close to the front of my hair, I don't want to mess it up too bad. There's a fly in here. Well, 6 minutes left, but all I have to do is throw my dress on, which Brandon is running upstairs to get right now. This side is looking a little curlier than this side, but they'll fall out, so gonna change now. Okay, here's the final product. I just definitely threw this dress on really fast. Got some boots on. I have no idea where this dress is from. I got it a million years ago, or where the shoes are from, but this is me. And now we have to leave. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.